welcome back to my video. Make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe down below. I know I have not been around a lot, and I'm so sorry, but I am on spring break, so I will be uploading a lot during this week. Also, I want to say hello to my new subscribers. Hi, welcome to my channel. And to my old subscribers, thank you guys for coming back. This video is going to be about substitute teaching in special education. One of my subscribers requested that I do a video on that because they noticed that in a lot of their assignment for substitute teaching, they're seeing a lot of special education assignments. And sometimes, let's be honest, you might be wary of taking that assignment because you feel like maybe you might not have that much experience in that population, or you just don't know what to expect, what it's going to be like. And I'm here to ease that fear for you guys. So, yeah, let's get right into this video. So my first thing is, don't be, it's understandable you'll be scared, you'll be nervous, but I say go into it with an open mind. 9 times out of 10, when you see a special education assignment, it can either be one of these two things. It can be, or three things. It can be that, it can be an ICT room where it's an integrated co-teaching, where it's two teachers. Either the general ed teacher is there and the special education teacher is not there and they need you to cover. So if that's the case, you would be that special education teacher covering with that general ed teacher. And 9 times out of 10, that general ed teacher would most likely have you working with certain kids in small groups while she does the whole lesson and things of that sort. And you're just kind of assisting where you need to assist that with those particular kids that she would tell you, hey, you need to, sit with, or can you do X, Y, and Z with them? Another setting could be you're working in a 12-1-1 where it's 12 kids, you're that one teacher and that one para. It could be more than one para in the room for that specific kid. It varies. I just came off of a long-term substitute teaching special education coverage for this teacher who was out because the teacher tore his ACL, so I had to cover for a month. That position that I was in was a 8-1-1, but really it was like a 8-3-1 because there was 3 paras in the room, one of me and 8 kids. So it can vary. You can either be in an ICT, which is an integrated co-teaching. You could be in a 12-1-1 where it's 12 students. You have the one teacher and it could be one para, or it can be an 8-1-1 where it's 8 students, one teacher, one para, but it could be more depending on the room and how much support that they need. So the classroom that I was with, the kids was mixed. We had kids who were there for behavior disorders. We had autism, spectrum, and intellectual disability. So I had all 3 of those ranged in the classroom. One thing that I did, this was the assignment that I did. That was my first assignment that I did when I started substitute teaching. That was my first official day subbing with this school. So after that day, they really liked me, and the kids were already used to me. And because the teacher was leaving for the month, they felt that it will only be right for me to cover them because the kids kind of already knew me. And when you're working with kids with autism, they freak out when something is changed or the routine and kind of flipped. It's like, it's crazy. So with me being there, like, I didn't have to worry about that too much because I was kind of already used to the kids and I kind of read the room. One thing I would say is, as a tip, if you're working in special education, ask the paras. The paras know the kids the best. They're with them 24/7 all the time, unless they're going on break. But they kind of already know the room. They kind of know the routine, some of the things that the teacher already does. So sometimes just asking them, like, hey, what are some of the things that they do in the morning? Sometimes the teacher would already leave work there on the table, which is great. That's perfect. Like, who wouldn't want that? For you to just walk into your sub-assignment and there's work already there. That is perfect. Like, amen. Another tip, sometimes if you don't see any work and the teacher doesn't leave anything, this is something that I do. If they have textbooks or math workbooks or ELA reading books, I have them do like 3 or 4 pages in an ELA book and 3 or 4 pages in a math book. Or maybe like 1 or 2, depending. If they say like, oh, we can't do this, our teacher's going to give this for homework or whatever, I just say, okay, do one page. Like, at least you get that out the way, so the teacher can probably just review it over with you guys the next day, and I'll just leave a note telling the teacher, well, hey, since there was no work left, I just decided for them to do these 2 pages. I hope that's wasn't bad or anything. But that's another thing. If you don't see anything, use the workbooks that they have already in the classroom. Yeah. So with this assignment, the teacher didn't leave any work. He just sent the para like a March writing prompt. And I used that every day where the kids did a writing journal. So they had to write in their journals. And then I think when the principal was coming, I think like the last 2 weeks, one of the teachers actually gave me a worksheet packet, and I milked it. And I used that worksheet for the week. So I had them do like their morning work where they had to write the weather is, today is, and they had to fill in like their schedule. They'll write that in their morning book, and in their journal write, and then the worksheet that I had for them to do that I got from the teacher, I would have them do like 2 pages. And which is rightfully so. They did get overwhelmed with it because it was so much. But then once they completed like their morning work, the day was theirs. The kids was out of the classroom like 1:40, 1:45, getting ready for busing at 2 o'clock. So the day went by really fast. Another thing is, you're not going to know everything about the kid. No, you cannot read their IEPs, but you can kind of get a gist of the room. I don't know how to explain. Like, kind of get a gist. Like, just be open, just to look around the room, just to see how it is. And you kind of get a glimpse of, the kid's normal routine or what you notice them doing. Another thing I would just say is be open. I know like a lot of people are scared to work with the population of autism because, we hear all these things about their behaviors and, how they flip or anything, or you could have had just a bad experience, with someone who is autism. But I just want people to know, just be open. Some of them were taller than me, and to be honest, I wasn't scared. They would come up to me and they're like, "Hi, Miss Dixon, how are you?" They don't know like boundaries, so they just want to hug you. They want to, tell you your hair looks pretty. They just want to do like the silliest thing. They want to joke around with you. So the group that I had high school, and they were funny. Like, they'll say like little funny jokes. And then they'll be like, "Oh, Miss Dixon, bye, Felicia." And I just had to be like, "What?" Just like all out of fun. But you like really get to know the kids. Even if there's like a special interest, or you notice that it's something that they like, connect with them on that. Because that's you opening up to them and letting them know that you actually care. That letting them know that you're interested in that they like. And you kind of challenge them and ask them like, "Well, why do you like WWE John Cena?" I had this kid who loves WWE John Cena. He'll sit on the computer and he's looking up YouTube videos of John Cena. And by me just connecting to him, very open. So just take in the experience for what it is. Give it a try. And if you don't like it, it's okay. But just to say like you've done that experience and you did it, that will just open up doors for many doors. And you'll maybe start to want to even pick up more assignments. And now that I'm out of this long-term position for the special ed, I do plan on picking up a little bit more special ed positions, just so I could get the experience, just to get my feel. It got to the point where the school actually wanted me to work. They wanted me to interview for a position because they're opening up a new school and they really want me to do 6th grade. But I had to, nicely decline that and tell them like, I don't really plan on working middle school. I'm certified to work up to 6th grade, but yeah, I don't really plan on working middle school. So you might they might want to just like, "Hey, we like how you work with the kids. Can you?" But nah, I don't really see myself doing middle school. But yeah, I mean, just take everything with a grain of salt. Have fun. Like I always tell people, have fun, because they're really a fun population to work with. When I say they're fun, like, they're fun. It just makes your day go by so fast when you're with them. But I hope you guys like this video. I hope it was helpful. And let me know if you plan on taking some special education positions as subbing. Let me know. How did you like it? What was good? What do you feel like, you want to know more about? Just let me know. If you guys have any comments, any videos that you would like to see, please leave them down below. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. And you guys have a good night, okay? Bye, guys.